If you have $100,000 saved and still feel broke, you're not bad with money. You're not lazy. You're not irresponsible. You're living in a system that quietly changed and nobody warned you. Here's the thing. 10 or 15 years ago, having $100,000 meant safety. It meant you were ahead. It meant you could breathe. Today, it barely buys peace of mind. And that's the uncomfortable truth most people are afraid to say out loud. Let's talk about why $100,000 now feels like the new middle class and why so many people with that number still feel stuck. Look, on paper, $100,000 sounds huge. Most Americans don't even have half of that saved. So when you hit it, you expect life to feel different. But then reality hits. Rent in most major US cities is over $2,000 a month. Healthcare premiums keep rising. Groceries cost 30 to 40% more than they did just a few years ago. Car prices exploded, and don't even get started on childcare or college. So that $100,000, it's not freedom, it's a cushion, a thin one. Here's what most people don't realize. Money doesn't feel powerful unless it can buy time. And $100,000 doesn't buy much time anymore. If you stopped working today, that money might cover 2 or 3 years, maybe less, before it's gone. That's not financial independence, that's a temporary pause. This is where it gets really interesting. The advice most people followed to reach $100,000 is outdated. Save aggressively, avoid risk, play it safe. That worked when costs were lower and wages kept up. But today, the system rewards leverage, not just saving. And that's why people feel broke even when the number looks impressive. Let me put it this way. If your money is sitting still, inflation is quietly taking pieces of it every year. So while you feel like you're standing still, you're actually moving backward. Now, some of you might be thinking, okay, but $100,000 is still better than nothing. And you're right. But here's the shift most people need to make. $100,000 is no longer the finish line. It's the starting line. It's the point where strategy matters more than discipline. This is the moment where people split into two groups. One group plays defense, they protect the money, they stay scared, they avoid opportunities. The other group starts playing offense. They think in terms of assets. They focus on income growth. They let money work instead of just sitting. And over time, the gap between these two groups becomes massive. Here's the psychological trap. When people hit $100,000, they relax, they slow down, they assume they made it. But the truth is, this is the most dangerous phase, because the effort that got you to $100,000 won't get you to real freedom. What actually changes your financial life isn't just how much you save, it's how fast you increase your income and how intentionally you invest. That's why so many people with 6 figures saved still feel pressure, stress, and anxiety. They did everything right for an old version of the game. So if you're watching this and you're near $100,000 or working toward it, don't feel discouraged, feel informed. Because now you know the truth. $100,000 isn't wealth, it's positioning. It's the point where you stop thinking like a saver and start thinking like a builder. And if you use it correctly, it can be the foundation for something much bigger. If this helped put things into perspective, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And comment below, does $100,000 feel like freedom to you or just survival? Because you're not alone in feeling this way, even if nobody talks about it.